Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Firdaus bin Azlan, and today for our group topic, it is about cycling dangerous. Okay, in our topic we have the introduction, the main point we have the common dangers cyclists to other road user. Next we have the injuries from cycling. Next we have the safety tips cycling, and lastly we have the conclusion. Okay, for the first part we have the introduction, so I will talk about the introduction. Okay, cycling are also called bicycling or biking, and cycling are used for the transportation, recreation, sport, and exercise. Many people call cycling and give a name such as cyclists, bicyclists, or bikers. And cycling were introduced in the world in the 19th centuries, and now the number in the world are 1 billion. Okay, and cycling can give more benefit to our body and can to sustain our body and give a very good healthy. And cycling can give us benefit. First, can reduce our fuel consumption. Next, easier to parking and anything else. The WHO states that cycling can reduce our heart disease, cancer, and diabetes, but we have to do the cycling. If we are sedentary, we cannot prevent that. Okay, now I will talk about the disadvantage and advantage of cycling. First, disadvantage of cycling, it is not safe to ride in the road because many motor vehicle are very fast, drive very fast at there. Sometimes motor vehicle, sometimes car or motorcycle cannot see you guys because you don't have the lamp at the back of the bicycle. Okay, the advantages of the cycling. First, it is good for our healthy and body. Next, we can increase our cardiovascular system and anything else. And lastly, I want to ask you guys, are cycling dangerous? That's all from me. Ciao.
Hi, my name is Rabi'atul Adawiyah Binti Ahmadi, and my metric number is 2018208573. So, is cycling dangerous? Before we get deeper into the topic, I will talk about what is common dangers cyclists cause to other road users. First, cyclists are using highway for their track even though it is strictly prohibited. Second, the cyclists recklessly cycling on federal, state and municipal road. We read daily life lost in vain due to the road fatalities. Even cycling is not getting away from it. Accidents have been identified as a leading cause of death in Malaysia after corona or heart disease, stroke, influenza and pneumonia. In 2020 alone, we often see cyclists using highway. Why? Because they are looking for a long stretches of road to cycle. What we see at the moment are inexperienced cyclists hitting the road without the knowledge of how to do so. They think that the highway is permissible for cycling, but even then, logic should have kicked in. Cycling should not mix with fast cars as it is hazardous for themselves as well as other road users. Reportedly, near Seremban, this group of cyclists were seen crossing from the right to the left of the highway, making other motorists maneuver dangerously to avoid them. The lack of closed road cycling events due to the pandemic has also increased this problem as cyclists are looking for long stretches of road to cycle. However, it is still hugely unsafe for them to take to the highways. In an official statement, Bukit Aman Traffic Investigation and Enforcement Department (DSPT) Director Dato' Azizman alias said the ban only affects highways and doesn't extend to federal, state and municipal roads. But that doesn't mean they can cycle recklessly because the situation can get more dangerous. Clearly, the cyclists are well within their rights to filter between and overtake lanes of stop-start traffic. Usually, accidents happen in these circumstances when cyclists change lanes without checking the other vehicles coming from different lanes. It is also quite more worrying as the bicycle in general don't have any mirror on it. There doesn't necessarily need to be a collision for an accident to happen. There were cases where cyclists emerged from a side road onto a roundabout without using their critical thinking and leaving insufficient room for other vehicles such as cars or motorists. Therefore, collision happened because they hit each other and then boom, an accident happened before they leave the roundabout. These accidents are, as you can probably tell, caused by the negligent handle of the cyclist.
Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Nora and Binti Asri. Today I want to give you all some information about the injuries that may occur while cycling. The first one, the most common injuries that happen in cycling is the knee pains. Patellofemoral syndrome, in bracket cyclist knee, are a few of the more common knees overuse injuries. These involve pain around the kneecap, while the last condition results in outer knee pain. Next, the second one is head injuries. Head injuries also are the one most common injuries that suffered by the cyclist, which can be anything from a cut on the cheek to traumatic brain injury. Wearing a helmet may reduce the risk for head injury by 85%. Apart from that, wrist or forearm pain are one of the injuries that may occur to the cyclist. Cyclists should ride with their elbows slightly bent, never with their arms straight. This is because when they hit bumps in the road, bent elbow will act as shock absorbers. Another point is the foot numbness and tingling. Shoes that are too tight or narrow are often the cause. In addition, foot numbness can be due to exertional compartment syndrome. This arises from increased pressure in lower leg and resulting compression of nerve. Last but not least, neck or back pain. Cyclists most likely experience pain in the neck when they stay in one riding position for too long. An easy way to avoid this pain by doing shoulder shrugs and neck stretches that help relieve neck tension. Okay guys, that's all from me. Thank you for listening.
Hello, Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Elfildza Binti Dahalan, metric number D201820855723. So today I want to share with you guys 5 safe cycling tips. Tips number 1. Wear a properly fixed bicycle helmet. It is very important because it can protect your head when accident. Number 2. Check your equipment before riding. Make sure your tires and your brake work. Number 3. Control your bicycle. When riding, you should use at least one hand on the handlebar to control your bicycle. Number 4. Watch for and avoid road hazard. Be on the lookout for hazards such as pothole, broken glass, leaf and dog. All of these hazards can cause a crash. Number 5. Avoid riding at night. It is far more dangerous for you to riding at night than the day, because you are hardest for others to see. If you have to ride at night, wear something that makes you more easily seen by others. So that's all 5 safe cycling tips from me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhd.Roszaiman bin Rossli. My meeting number 201810832425. I will talk about conclusions. Are cyclists dangerous? It actually depends on you. If you cycling carefully and stay safe, cycling does not dangerous. But if you do not carefully and do not follow the rule of the road, the cycling can be so dangerous. Okay, we all know cycling is a good activity we can do to fill up our free time. In the same time, cycling can give benefit to ourselves, such a good healthy body, can reduce our diabetes, have a good blood pressure, and so more. But you must remember about the risk of cycling. If you make a careless mistake, it can cause of deaths. So follow our friend tips from Aiyna. Put your helmet, check your equipment before riding, and follow the road rule. And always be careful with bicycle, bike, and car. Okay, that's all from our team. Thank you.